I've heard of her. Maybe she could help us.
She could die with us. We don't even know who she is.
Fine, I'll find out. Excuse me, miss, but who are you?
My name is Scarlet.
Scarlet? You mean the Scarlet? Your reputation precedes you, to say the least. We are all that's left of the Resistance. We are the lucky ones. The ones who got away and escaped the massacre on the night of the Blade.
If you've come looking for help, you've come to the wrong place. The Resistance is over. You came too late.
That's odd. After all the stories I've heard, I came here looking for heroes.
This is what you can do for us, and for the city. In the harbour there anchors a ship, loaded to the brim with gunpowder. Hell knows what it's intended for. But it'll be nothing good. Go there by night, when those stupid guards take a break. Blow it up. Blow it all up. You will save lives, that's for sure. Come back when you're done.
I grew up here, you know, seeing the good old days.
I don't know.
Back when I was a lad, not working shifts at the dry dock. Now, what do you want?
Tell me about the good old days.
Ah, those are the days. Me mates taught me the ropes and the docks and the taverns. Showed me how a quick-footed boy might earn a ducat or two a day by running up the steep streets of the Arsenal district. We thought ourselves to be sharp and daring, so we undercut the bigger boys who were asking 3 or more ducats a job. I don't think I've ever been as happy as I was then. But today, the Doge's greed ruined everything. I wish I could find the magic of my childhood again. If I could, I'd leave the rotten Arsenal in the blink of an eye.
Have you ever considered working in the mountains?
In the mountains? What do you mean?
An old miner in a village not far from here is looking for people like you to reopen a copper ore mine.
Sounds like hard work, but I guess I'd be used to it. And anything's better than working for Largo. I'll pay this miner of yours a visit, and my friends here will surely join me. Copper ore? Why not?
I don't know.
It's all so quiet today.
Tell me about your tavern.
He doesn't need to speak to you. Unless you have a recommendation or something, forget it. See that woman over there? Unlike you, she can talk to who she likes, but she never helps anyone. If you want to see Largo, you need to convince her. Won't be easy, though.
See you later.
I'm surrounded by the disenchanted, the displaced, and psychopaths. No wonder things tend to get out of control, and no wonder I get hurt every now and then.
I'd like to order something.
Leave me alone.
I have a letter for you.
A letter? Let me see. Oh no! Him too! Now they've all been hunted down. Either the person who wrote this letter was feeling pretty desperate when he gave it to you, or he knew you were someone he could trust. I don't dare to find out which one is right. My judgment's failed me too many times before.
What's your problem?
I know a lot about you. Don't come any closer. Not unless you want Victor to know you're here. Victor's my master. It hasn't always been this way. I once was different, but I was blind. I lost the one true meaning in my life. He died in a dark place, painfully, and all because of me. The last words that passed between us were spoken in anger. I will not let such things happen again.
Where did your husband die?
What does it matter? He died in the darkest place in the city. a room deep in the catacombs. Oh, why didn't I tell him that I didn't mean to betray him?
That looks good. Oh, how could all this happen? The princess was our guiding light, our hope, until she sought allies, false allies. Now she's a tool of the Doge, and our country's cursed and abandoned, leaving us stranded here. We're the only surviving refugees. The scribe, myself, and Akbar, who works at the dockyards. But at least we're safe now we're in Venice.
You're no longer safe. The princess has arrived in Venice.
What? Oh no, someone needs to warn Akbar. We can't leave the tavern. This would be too dangerous. Please, go to the docks. They are at ground level. Tell Akbar that he must hide.
Yes?
Let's go.
What do you want?
Let me pass, please. I need to get to the dockyards.
No way! You have no permission. Leave! Now!
Wait. Maybe she can help us with our problem.
Shut up, you moron!
Do you know her? I don't.
Tell me about your problem.
Should we trust her? I think she can help us.
I'm not happy with this. We don't have many options remaining.
We were hoiked from the inner city to this place here.
You were hoiked. Why?
Ah, what the hell. Listen, we were out too long because we were doing some dealings with, say, special people. We hid the stuff in 2 chests in the garrison of the inner city.
But then we got hoiked for being late. And now the stuff is still in the garrison and we're in danger.
If you get the stuff from the garrison without the guard captain noticing you, then we'll let you pass.
I will get the stuff unnoticed.
Good.
Oh, judging by your armour, you're a new member of the guard.
Some of your guards are hiding loot in your garrison.
What? Who? And where is it?
The guards you sent to guard the dockyards. The loot is inside your chests.
Those bastards. I knew it. I knew it. Thank you for telling me. They will get their just deserts.
say, you're the one who helped us find the traders in our midst.
You'll always be welcome here.
There will be a time when you need me. I will be there. I will now go to a safer place.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
for you. It was a horrible night.
Nox, what are you... What happened to your eyes?
They said they wanted to meet us to discuss a peace treaty.
Who did this to you?
Because the message came from one of our own people.
Liora.
All of us went there, right into the trap. It was the night of the blade. They smashed the resistance. It was later that night when they found a way to become undead, immortals, untouchable by death. That was 7 moons ago. Now, it's always dark.
Who did this to you?
It doesn't matter. I didn't betray you. For once in my life, I did the right thing. I did it for you. So go, Scarlet, go and do what you have to do for me.
I still know so little.
All you need to know is that if Victor finds the Black Grimoire, he can speak the final spell, and everything we know will come to an end. You can't let him get the book. You've got to find Victor, and when you do, run that moonblade right through his undead heart, no matter what the cost. We all need to pay. Is there still hope at all? Or is it too late already? As Liora says, maybe soon we'll find out. I will go now. You know what you need to do. And use your powers. There is someone around who can help you.
It's very courageous of you to come down here, whoever you may be.
I spoke to Liora.
My wife? Oh, my beautiful wife.
She's overcome with guilt for all that she did.
She did it all with good at heart. She wanted the best for all of us. Does she seek my forgiveness? Oh, Liora. I will never forget the first Mayflower she gave me. I do not need to forgive her, for I always knew she wanted to do the right thing. I will love her forever, in her world and the next. Please, tell her I said that. It's very courageous of you to come down here, whoever you may be.
Goodbye.
Yes?
I want to use the platform.
Leave me alone.
I spoke to your husband.
What?
I don't
How?
know.
No, I don't believe you.
He said he will never forget the first Mayflower you gave him.
Oh. How? So you speak the truth.
And he said that he doesn't need to forgive you, for he always knew you wanted to do the right thing.
Oh, it's true. I made a very bad mistake. It was a moonless night. I knew we'd missed all the chances we were going to get to dispossess the Doge. The resistance was already scarce, and then I met Victor. I didn't want them to die. And he offered me their lives if I delivered them to him. So, I betrayed them to save them. What choice did I have? If we kept fighting, we were all going to die. Better alive in prison waiting for another opportunity than being slain by the Doge's guards. But just as I had betrayed my friends, Victor had betrayed me. He didn't take a single prisoner. They all died that night. Everything I'd worked for, everything I'd lived for, and everyone I'd loved. Gone. After that, there was no point in fighting anymore. Instead, I consigned myself to a life at Victor's side. I decided that this was to be my punishment until the end of my days.
It's never too late. I will change things.
No, you won't. Don't you understand? You'll just go down the same road I did. In the end, instead of helping, you'll just make things even worse. You cannot change fate. Nobody can. The sooner you accept this, the less damage you'll cause. Now leave me alone. I shall return to my master soon. Here. This is a letter of recommendation. Now you can go and see Largo, who can tell you anything about this district that you need to know.